Hey guys, how's it going? Uh, it's a Bitcoin, huh? um, yeah, we're getting a lot of sentiment basically shifting bearish again. So I've closed my longs that I had entered from down here at 56,400. Um, so this parallel channel right here actually played out perfectly right. We got in. We were looking for an entry. It was slightly lower actually. I think I obviously shifted it around a little bit, but parallel channel that I was initially looking at was something like that. Right. Yeah, there we go. So this was roughly the parallel channel that I was looking at a month ago when I was looking for a tap of 54. We got the move down, bottom parallel channel, along with this range over here, along with this order block, well, the weekly order block, and then it was also the value area high of the entire 2021 range. If you guys aren't sure what I'm talking about, it's in one of my previous videos actually. I run you through exactly how I knew, or well, why this was a key level for me, the $53,000 level, and why that was where I was looking for a reaction. Right, but yeah, we pushed up. We pushed up. My first target was at $60,000. We hit that. Took some off. I got in. I entered some more at about 63,300, so around over here. And then I took some more off at $67,000. So that was the point of control of the range. So the point of control would have been more like this. So just yeah, there you go. So the point of control came in. It's still at about $67,000. So that was my next take profit. Then the next one was right at about $70,000. Right. So that was the value area high of the range. Well, 69,400 really was more the conservative take profit for me. It was a high volume node. We pushed up. Now my my target was going to be these highs. I was expecting us to break out of this. I'm going to get rid of the volume profile for now. But I was expecting price to actually break out of this parallel channel and attack those equal highs. Just the way we came down and attacked these lows over here. We failed to do that. And the levels were actually perfect. And I did mention that, when we get up to range highs, I was going to look for weakness. I was going to start looking to potentially, I was still going to hold some of my longs for new all-time highs because that's what I was leaning towards. But if we started getting rejected, I would not be afraid to go short. Unfortunately, I have not been able to enter shorts the last week. I've actually had quite a lot of personal things that I'm dealing with, but the key thing is that we pushed up. We missed my target, right? And so I wanted when we got rejected here at $70,000, which is the value area high of the range. I wanted $67,000 to hold as support. Uh, there was a weekend over there, the final weekend of July, where we kind of did that, but we started the week and we basically pushed lower, right? The next level that I was watching from there was it was this one. All right, so I had the 63,400 mark. Actually, it was this one. It was 62,400. That was really the key level that I was watching. I was also looking at that level, so the 63,200 level. Why was I looking at those two levels? Well, we had these equal lows over here. When we broke down below the point of control, I had a feeling we were going to sweep these lows, right? So I actually put it out in the Telegram that the next level I would be watching was the 63,300. And then if we swept below that, which we eventually did, I wanted to see the value area low of this range at 62,000. It was about 63.4, 62.4. That's the level I wanted to see tapped. Now, Thursday was beautiful. We tapped it pretty much to the dollar. We got an amazing bounce, right? If I go down to the 1 hour time frame, yeah, so it was right here. So we tapped it, we bounced, I personally loved the reaction. So this was around, what was this? This was about non-farm payroll. No, non-farm payroll was around here. Yeah, okay, good. So we tapped it, got a beautiful reaction. I wanted to see a retrace into this level to potentially go long, right? So that zone right there, that's where I wanted. And so we got these bounces, 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 and then right on this candle right here, this 8 o'clock Friday, this was when non-farm payrolls came out. We got a wick down, and this was when I made a long entry at about 64,300. Put in the Telegram group that I was taking an entry here. It was about this with my stops at the lows over there. Actually, my stops were here, 63,700, yeah. And I was targeting new highs, so 65.6, right? So this would have been a really nice trade. Um, I just missed my take profit by about $100, so this went up to 65,460. I did not move my. This was supposed to be intraday for me, and so I did not move my stop loss into break even. I just expected, after I saw the reaction, I expected us to take out those highs. Now, unfortunately, we did not, and we immediately pushed lower. I got stopped out, and that was that, right? We broke below this level eventually, 62,400, which is the value area low of the range. And when we did that, I closed my other longs from here, from 56.4. So just because, for me, if we break down below the value area low of the range, things aren't looking too good, right? So the question is, okay, what's going to happen now? What should we look for right now? Well, ideally, this breakdown below this value area low, that's a deviation, right? We're still within this parallel channel. Now, if we follow it, we're right at the midpoint, which usually tends to act as a decent support resistance level. Pair that with the fact that we have the 618 of this push higher of this entire leg up. We have it coming up right here. Well, it depends. If you pull it from this low, we actually tapped it beautifully this weekend. But again, this is the weekend, so I'm not taking any trades. It would also come in. So the bottom of that channel that I put over there would also come in with this order block over here. Daily order block coming in. The top is coming in at about 59,500, right? You notice that's also basically the low of the range, right? And, the first swing low that we made over there. Right, now you might say, oh, well, we have a low right here, we have a low right here. I consider both of these deviations. They're not actually range lows. You notice this zone right here, for me, really is the range lows, right? You got bounce, bounce, a deviation here, then a bounce, deviation here, and now we're right back at range lows. So $60,000 or the high 59s, right? This is an area of support for me. So we've got the fib coming in here. We've got the middle of the parallel channel coming in here. So now, right now, what I'm really looking for is some sort of a reaction, right? If I just get this open, yeah, we've also lost the monthly open, so that's definitely not something that makes me too happy. But really, what I want to see now is I want to see a reclaim of the value area low on a daily time frame. So this level, 62,400-ish, right? If we can get back up above that, close back up above it, then I'm going to consider longs again. But for now, I'm really just sitting out. Unless we tap this level, we get a little bit of consolidation, and I see that, okay, range lows are being respected. Maybe something along the lines of, we come here, and just kind of consolidate before we start pushing higher again, right? And so if we get something like this where we consolidate above support, or I see some sort of a displacement higher, then I'm going to look to enter again, right? And that's exactly what I did over here. Price went into support, right? We consolidated above support, and the moment we began pushing higher, I got in on a retest. So that's my game plan for longs right now. Until then, I'm really, I'm just, there's no reason for me to look for longs. Like I said, I did not get a chance to short this. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter to me. I've played this range plenty, right? short and long this entire range plenty of times over the last 4 months, so it's not too big a deal for me. But yeah, this level, let's see. So 59 to 60. That's the level I'm watching for longs. If we do break below this channel, oh yeah, like it's just not enough for me to go short over here right now. Ideally, the best short would have been at a loss of the point of control. So when we lost this level, a retest right here, so to end July, that would have been a nice, really nice area to short. I could have shorted a retest of the Valley area low today, but it is Saturday, and I don't really like that. So I mean, I guess I could look for shorts again, like intraday shorts, just because a lot of the move has already happened. So we've already we went from 54 to 69 to 70. Yeah, so we've already retraced over 50% of the move. Right? Yeah. And so yeah, this is with respect to the last leg that we had. We're at a discount right now, which is why I'm not necessarily looking for shorts. But I'll consider it if we get a retest of the Valley area low, and I feel like this is now going to be resistance. But yeah, what I really want to see is this level hold as support and potentially give me entries for longs. But the reason why I got out for now is because I don't want to be caught holding something that was in massive profits. I know I took profits thrice already, but I just don't want to be holding on to a losing trade because I could have changed my bias. So I'd rather just sit out right now and evaluate. But yeah, that's my game plan going into next week. I want to see if we can see some strength over here, and if we can reclaim this Valley area low, that will be extra confirmation. If we don't, I might consider a short, but that's going to be a day-to-day thing, maybe a scalp or an intraday trade. I'll probably have it on my Telegram as I normally put it out there. But yeah, let's see what we get. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button.